My name is Megan Kruse, and I am very happy to be at an ARIN meeting for the first time in a few years,
Yes.
and not as a staff member, so no responsibilities. So I'm here to tell you what I've been doing for the past 2 years or so with the Internet Society. We have a new initiative, new as of a year and a half ago, we officially launched, called Deploy360, and our main mission is to increase real-world deployment of the standards that are coming out of the IETF. We have 3 main topics at the moment. They're IPv6, DNSSEC, and routing resiliency and security. So the problem that we see is that the IETF creates these standards and then they say, okay, we're done, standard's done. And there's nobody to fill that gap in and go to the operators and say, and here's how you do it. So that's the gap that we're trying to fill. We've also, if you go Google, how do I do IPv6, you're gonna get millions of hits. So, and some of them will be 15 years old and completely irrelevant. So we're trying to kind of be the best of repository of information and get the real hands-on information into the operator's hands so that they know what they're doing and how to proceed. So there are 4 main components of the program. The web portal is everything. It's got all of the tutorials and white papers and case studies and videos. There's tons of information on there, and we're constantly adding to it. And we have 5 main audiences that we're trying to reach. They're developers, they're network engineers, consumer electronics manufacturers, and 2 more. We're very active on social media. All of our resources that go out are put out over Twitter and Facebook and Google Plus and RSS feeds. So we're trying to engage as many audiences as we possibly can. We add them to LinkedIn groups that are related to DNSSEC or IPv6, things like that. We do a lot of videos. We have outside speaking engagements such as this one where we go to network operator groups, we go to IPv6 summits. We were just at the Rocky Mountain IPv6 Summit last week. Dan York, my colleague, is at SIPNOC, so it's a voice conference. He's there this week. World IPv6 Congress, all sorts of events all over the place. And then we actually have our own ION conferences. We do 3 or 4 a year. We try to hit different continents. This is very much a global effort. And we're just trying to spread the word out. And it goes 2 ways. We're trying to get the people that have done it in the room with the people who need to do it. And then we're also trying to get feedback from the people who need to do it, saying, just to find out, what do you need from us? We'll either create it or we'll go find somebody who's already done this how-to document. What do you need? How can we help you? We're really trying to get you the information you need, but you need to tell us what it is you need if it's not already on the web portal. Oh, I have an animation. Who knew? So just let that fill in, apparently. There we go. So this first one, this is how you can get involved. This first one might be preaching to the choir a little bit, but go to the website, poke around, look at the resources, see what's there, see what you can use to actually get IPv6, DNSSEC, things like that deployed. And give us feedback. What worked, what didn't, what can we add, what was clear, what was not clear. Look through the resources and let us know how we can help. Spread the word. I'm sure all of you have completely updated all of your networks to be IPv6 and DNSSEC ready, right? But maybe some of your customers or clients have not. So spread the information to them, give them the information that they might need. And again, if they come back to you and say, well, this wasn't clear, let us know. We're constantly adding things and tweaking the information on the site. So we have the ability to add content and create new content and change it up so that it is helpful if you don't find it exactly what you need right now. And then this is the part where I'm really hoping that you can help us out is we have a roadmap for each topic. And this is the holes that we see. This is what we think we need to fill in. These are the how-to documents, the case studies, the tutorials. Take a look at the roadmaps, and maybe you or your company has already written some of this stuff and we can add it to our site. Maybe you can work with us on a case study of how you deployed DNSSEC in your own, for yourself. So work with us to create new content, and we will credit your work. We're happy to spread the love a little bit. So that's kind of the bulk of it. I only have 6 slides, so probably didn't need 15 minutes. We're all over social media. Here are the links. You can also just go to internetsociety.org/deploy360 and poke around. I'm going to be here for the next few days, so contact me, contact us at Deploy360 at isoc.org, and we'll be around. Also, following up on ARIN's presentation, if you're going to stick around for Karabnog, I am going to channel my coworker and give his presentation on the global BCOP efforts. So if you have any questions and you're not going to stick around for Karabnog, just find me and I'm happy to answer questions. And if you have any questions now, go for it.
Any questions for Megan? No? Thank you, Megan.
All right.